Morning, Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrocchi here. Tony, we're expecting, I know, some cold temperatures and some ice on the way, but nothing like this. Check it out. Parts of Lake Superior saw temps as low as -15 today. This is video from Two Harbors, Minnesota. That's nothing compared to this. Northern Ontario under an extreme cold warning with wind chills expected to be as low as -40 degrees. I don't know in our lifetime if we've ever felt -40 degrees.
So you're telling me it's all relative.
Yeah, so tomorrow might not be bad.
Yeah, the drop in temperature here coincides with this rain that's coming through, so we're still concerned about ice as we take a look outside, Mike. Rain and fog, reduced visibility. Now we're talking plain, non-freezing rain all night long, and new data coming in suggesting even by daybreak tomorrow, say 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, more than likely we're still going to be above freezing, but that rapid drop in temperature does arrive by mid to late morning, and especially during the afternoon. Everything is going to ice up. We're not forecasting snow, but rather sleet and freezing rain. New Bedford, rain and fog right now with temperatures in the 40s. Some of the rain heavy at times, so if you can kind of clear away that storm drain, allow for some of that water to drain down, it'll reduce any kind of ponding of the water or any kind of localized, at least minor street flooding. While water has nowhere to go, sometimes when these drains are clogged up. So temperatures now in the low to even middle 40s. The colder air that we're waiting on is still up through upstate New York and northern New England, and that'll arrive mid to late morning tomorrow. So our threat tracker overnight is more of a dense fog concern, some heavy rain, and a little bit of localized, at least minor street flooding. And then Friday, we do start as a plain non-freezing rain, but it doesn't take long for the temperatures to fall rapidly, switching over first to freezing rain, which is actually just plain rain that comes down, but when it strikes a cold surface, it turns into a glaze of ice, whether it's your car windshield, your walkway, a tree limb, or a power line, and then eventually going over to sleet, which are those little pellets of ice that kind of bounce on the ground. Saturday is a dry day, but it's frigid with some sunshine. So you see the rain that continues to work in, heavy at times. Notice the colors on the Doppler radar. The blue is snow. The pink is sleet and freezing rain. That's still up towards Albany, and the green is rain. This frozen precipitation headed our way. I'm really not concerned about the snow risk here, but rather sleet and freezing rain. This moisture extends all the way into the Gulf Coast and all the way up into northern Maine. All of that continues to work in. And we're on the boundary between mild and cold. We're in the mild air right now, but the colder air just to our north and west will be working in for tomorrow. And then the concern is that it's a rapid temperature drop. And you can see already in Buffalo, it's down to 20. That's the colder air headed our way. Take this into the future. Rain overnight, depicted in green, into early tomorrow morning. Now here's 7 o'clock in the morning. That strip of pink, sleet and freezing rain is just to our north and west, and that'll arrive mid to late morning. So Foster, Gloucester, you're the first to see the change to ice and cold temperatures. The coastline, you may not get icy and below freezing until noon. So it'll take from 6 in the morning until noontime for that to work from north to south, but everyone below freezing and icy. This is during the afternoon hours. The snow confined to northern New England. Still some lingering sleet early on Friday evening, and temperatures still falling, and wet surfaces will freeze up rapidly. We call that a flash freeze. So the change to ice timing, far northern Rhode Island, sometime between 7 and 10 a.m. Providence points south and east. You probably don't go below freezing or icy until 10 in the morning until about 12 noon. Then around 12 noon, 1 o'clock along the immediate South Shore. So the forecast tomorrow morning, initially out the door, you may be saying, there's no ice, what's the deal? It's raining, it's above freezing, but watch how rapidly the temperature drops. Mid to late morning, really icing up, and that'll continue throughout the afternoon with falling temperatures, sleet and freezing rain, and any standing water or slush, and there's plenty of that, has no time to dry. It freezes up rapidly with the temperatures really dropping off. So there's your icy mess on Friday, especially mid to late morning and during the afternoon. The weekend is sunny, cold, and dry, both Saturday and Sunday, with temps in the mid to upper 20s. Don't be fooled if you're up at 5, 6 in the morning and it's 40 degrees and raining. Cold air and ice will be on the way.
All right, Tony, thanks. Coming up next on 12 News.